This might change the way you look at making money with YouTube, because I bet you didn't think what this channel did was still possible in 2025. I don't want to waste your time anymore, so just look at this channel. 2 million views and at least $10,000 made from just one video that you can create in 1 hour. You don't believe me? Look, the hardest part here is getting the clips, but after this video you'll realize that even this part is way simpler than you think. You'll see exactly how easy it is to create these type of videos and make money yourself. And you might be wondering why I'm sharing this for free. Well, I've already monetized multiple channels myself and also helped others to do it too. But trust me, it's way more fulfilling to help others and see them change their lives. So in this video, I broke this channel down. I showed everything I used to make these videos 10 times faster and easier. I've even uploaded the video to a channel with 0 subscribers and started getting impressions in a first hour. So I'll show what I did to achieve that and even more valuable tips that you'll only get by watching this video. And disclaimer, this video is not what you've seen before. This video is not to entertain you or get the highest watch time and get a lot of views. This video is to educate you and give you value. So if you can't focus, it's not my problem. But for those who are, good luck and keep watching. Now to start, you first need to create a channel. But to avoid all the 0 views jails and all the shadow bans, you need to do it the right way. So let me show you everything you should and shouldn't do when creating a channel. First of all, create it with an HGmail. But because I already did it, so the next thing we will do is go on settings and adjust a few key things. So in general settings we can see the currency and there is no difference if you will make it to dollars or euros. It's up to you and your own preferences. The same is with country of residence. It doesn't impact your audience. What actually impacts your audience is the content you create. So even if you live, like for example in Brazil, but you create content for an American audience, you will get viewers from America. Now for the channel keywords, don't add the keywords that doesn't match your content. To add the right keywords, you can use your competitor's channel as an example. I have a vidIQ extension, and when I press on view channel stats, I see all the keywords this channel has. So I can copy the keywords and just paste them here. So what these keywords do is help you to better understand who your content is for and whom to recommend it to. So don't miss this part and write at least a few of them. Now in the advanced settings, set that this channel and the content you are making is not made for kids, because you don't target the kids audience, you target the older audience. And if you'll press that your content is for kids, your videos will end up in YouTube Kids section. It will be recommended for kids and it will have way lower RPMs. And here you can see if you are eligible for some of the features on YouTube. For example, here as you can see that I'm eligible to create videos that are over 15 minutes and add custom thumbnails and make live streams. And I enabled it with verifying my phone number. So I would recommend to do it the same for you and verify all of those 3 features. And that will earn you trust points from YouTube, showing that your channel isn't just some random bot or spam. So that's pretty much it. Now you can also see that I already created a logo and a banner, and you can create it with Canva, Photoshop, or even ChatGPT. Honestly, I wouldn't recommend for you to waste a lot of time on logo and banner in the beginning. Just create something simple, match the colors to create your own brand just like I did, because at the end of the day, the content is what makes your videos viral and not the banner and logo. But if you want to see how I created this minimalistic, simple and clean banner and logo, let me show you how I quickly did it in ChatGPT. So I found a picture of plane on the internet. I dropped the plane to ChatGPT and gave this prompt. The ChatGPT generated this logo and I didn't like it, so I gave another prompt and adjusted some things. I asked it to make black and yellow. And then after a few prompts, I also created the banner. Unfortunately, ChatGPT wasn't able to create it in the same exact size, so I dropped it into Photoshop and adjusted it quickly. And yeah, that was pretty much it. It took me like 5 minutes and I'm happy with the result. Now that the channel is created, and since we don't have any videos yet and are still in the early phase, there's no need to overthink things. You don't need advanced strategies for brainstorming viral ideas just yet. Remember, you're just starting out. You're You're experimenting to see if the algorithm responds well to your content, if viewers enjoy it, and most importantly, if you enjoy the creation process yourself. Because at the end of the day, that's what matters most, enjoying the process. So I don't want you to overload your mind with too much information. I've saved the deeper strategies for viral topics for those inside my private community, people who are sure they want to pursue YouTube, make viral content and make money out of it. But for now, we'll use a method that might work even better than those fancy strategies, taking ideas that are already proven to work and making them your own way. And my eyes immediately go to his most popular video that is uploaded 1 month ago, and it has over 2 million views. So it's called Airport Secrets Airlines Use to Trick Passengers. So I'll open a new Google document page, I'll write the title, and I think I will tweak it a bit. I don't want it to be just copy and pasted. So I created this title, and I think it's even a better one. It's also a strong, good looking title. And now we need the script. From the words, the phrases and the sentences, I can comfortably say that this guy uses AI to create his scripts. But the worst thing you can do when generating a script is to just give one sentence prompt like this and paste the title. You might ask why? And it's simply because ChatGPT has no idea what style you're aiming for or how to craft a viral script without detailed instructions. When done right, it can generate a full viral script with 90% less effort. And I experienced it firsthand. I uploaded a YouTube short using a ChatGPT script that I showed how to make inside my school community, and when I uploaded it, it got over 1 million views. I have this full recorded lesson in my school community. But now I'll show you one method that gives pretty good results too. So just take a few scripts of your direct or indirect competitors and just paste the script with similar prompt like analyze the script, phrases and the strategies this creator uses to keep people watching. Now we need the actual secrets airlines don't want you to know. So for that we can go to Facebook, Instagram, Google, and even search for articles that have all the information inside. So I found this article. And now what I will do, I will just copy and paste it to Google Docs. Now we have a full article. So now you can write this prompt and paste the articles and all the information you have and just paste it. Okay, I actually didn't want it to write the script yet because we need to change the ChatGPT model from 4.0 to 0.3 because 0.3 model is the best for script writing. What also we can do is use the tool web search and ask ChatGPT to research the web and find the airport secrets himself. So I'll do just that. Now with the script ready, we need to copy it and paste it to word counter to see how many words the script actually has. Since we are aiming for a longer videos, we need at least 8-minute video and ideally it should be at least 10 to 15 minutes. So for that we need at least 1300 words. And as you can see, it's not enough right now. So what we can do is to ask to expand the script. Okay, so we have a longer variation of our script. Let's copy and paste it now, and let's see. Now it's 2500 words, and that's very good. So now we can paste our script. So to make a good video that has high retention and is watchable by your audience, first of all you need a good hook. So after pasting your script, check if your hook is good, if it sparks curiosity for your audience to watch the video from the start to the very end. If not, adjust some things, and if everything's alright, we can move on to the next step, which is voiceover. For the voiceover, you can either record your own voice to stand out from the competition or use AI voices. Just a quick tip, if you'll use AI voice, don't use all the voices that other people use. And to make sure that you aren't using something that's been used a lot before, you can look at the number near to the voiceover right here, and it shows how many people are using this voice. So if it has like 30,000, I wouldn't recommend to use it because it's already been used by a lot of people. So pick something that it's around 10,000, 2,000, and you'll be great. Now to generate the voiceover properly, don't copy paste the whole script because it will ruin your voiceover. Instead, paste paragraphs. It will provide a much clearer and better voice. So let's do just that. Now this is all the paragraphs turned into voiceover, so I'll put them into my editing software. Okay, so I'll put everything together and we can see that we have a 13-minute video, which is very good. Now what we have to do is look at the voiceover and see if there are silent parts like this, silent gaps, and we need to cut them out. Because it gets boring pretty quickly if there are a lot of silent parts, if the voice actor speaks too slow. So we need to make sure the voiceover is also entertaining and pretty fast. So after we finally prepared our voiceover, it is finally time for the most fun part, looking for the clips. But we can see that most of the clips on this channel are just a simple stock footage. So for this I found a cool tool that finds and places you stock footage based on your script, and it's called VidAI. So here you can see I can create a long form video and I can generate the video either from prompt or from script. I wouldn't recommend to generate a video from prompt because you don't have a lot of control over it. It's way better to do it with scripts, since you can generate the script with ChatGPT or write it yourself. So with the script ready, we can paste it right here and we can see that the duration is 15 minutes right here. As you can see, we can also like choose a voiceover, but I will use a voiceover from ElevenLabs. I just need clips from this app and I can click generate video. Okay, so it finally generated the video, and as you can see, it also generated captions. And you can use the captions, you can change the font, the style, but what I will use, I won't use captions from here. I will put the captions myself on the editing software. So now I will export just the clips and I will drag them into the editing software. So after the video is exported, add it into your editing software. Here I will remove the sound and leave just the clips. As you can see, it's a bit longer than our voiceover because I cut out the silent parts and made it speak quicker. So I'll make the speed of the clips faster as well. And most of the clips fit perfectly. You can leave it as it is. But in the intro, I will add a few transitions and quickly add my own unique editing, a few GIFs, and unique clips to hook people more. Also, you should add background music to make it more entertaining. And when the fact changes, I change the music as well and add a transition so it wouldn't get repetitive and boring. And that was it. But now we need a good thumbnail, because even if the video is the best, people won't see if they won't click on it. So the question is, how to do a good thumbnail so people would click on it and watch it. Use Photoshop, Canva or Photopea, but first go to the ChatGPT and generate a photo that you need. This example, I needed a picture of a person placing a luggage to be scanned. Now copy the picture and go to Photoshop. Here, resize the photo, take a yellow box and write something hooking with black color. I wrote, "Don't put it here." You can make one word red to highlight, just like I did, add an arrow if needed and add shadows. And that's it. I uploaded it to the channel we created, the one with 0 subscribers and no videos, and it started getting impressions within the first hour of uploading. So let me show you what settings I used to upload the video correctly. So as you can see, I added a description with keywords and tags. And the description, it's quite big and there are quite a lot of tags, as you can see. But we are doing this because this helps YouTube understand who the video is for, which increases the chances of it being pushed to the right audience faster. That's why it's important to write a good description that matches your niche and content. And in the tags section, I added a few relevant tags, and for the category, I selected entertainment. And that was it. Now, what to do with this information? You can either create a similar channel like I did, or look for a different niche that also targets older audience like this niche. And I would recommend to do the second option, because if everyone will do the same thing I showed, if they'll pick the same niche and do everything exactly like I did, the niche will be flooded quickly, and only the ones who will be able to start the channel the quickest will be able to make the money. Especially with this formula that lets you create the videos that fast. And if you can't find a good one, in my school community, I have prepared over 70 untapped niches for both long form and short form content. I also have a lot of lessons and breakdowns for my other successful channels, and of course 24/7 support from me and like-minded people to guide you to the right direction. So you can check the link in the description. I'll see you inside.
Alright, so I'm currently at my dashboard on smmshiba.com. And do not get confused by the website names. SMM Shiba and SMM Dodge are actually the same website. So all you have to do once you've created yourself an account here is to go on list, click on this category icon, select, and here you want to select something, basically any option that says you from with video. So I'm going to choose this one right here. and this should be already fine. 2014, 2017, yeah. Now I'm gonna click on buy, confirm, and now you can go onto your product orders and you will see this is pending. All right, the order is now completed. This didn't even take 2 minutes. What you want to do now is you want to copy that ID, and we want to be organized, right? Especially if we have multiple channels, you will not find them again. So make sure to save it somewhere.